Picture yourself in a fancy palace, feeling like a prince. But being royal isn't just about wearing fancy clothes. It's about how you act and talk too. In this video, we're going to learn how to be like royalty in 2024. We'll talk about dressing up, how to talk nicely, act confidently, eat politely, and handle relationships with respect. So, let's dive in and discover the secrets of being a modern-day prince. Let us begin with understanding. Why is it so important to have good body language? Do you know how we communicate with each other? Well, it's not just about the words we say. Our bodies are actually talking too. It's like we have a secret language that we use without even realizing it. When we're talking to someone, we're not just listening to their words, we're also looking at their face, their gestures, and how they carry themselves. And all of these little signals are body language and add up to give us a sense of what they're really feeling and thinking. And people have been studying this stuff for a long time, even back in the 1800s. Let's begin with the most basic etiquette of communication: eye contact and expression. Eye contact is important in conversation, but it can be tricky to get right. If you avoid eye contact altogether, you might seem shy or uninterested. On the other hand, staring too intensely can be uncomfortable. So, find a balance. When someone's speaking, look at them to show you're engaged. When it's your turn, glance around occasionally to break the intensity. Remember, different cultures and people have different expectations, so be aware of that. And try to look friendly and approachable. It'll help you connect with others in social situations. Hand gestures. Hand gestures are a natural part of how we communicate. They help us express ourselves and make our points clearer. Just be careful not to get too wild with your gestures, or you might make others uncomfortable. Using moderate hand movements can make you seem warm, friendly, and energetic. Don't be afraid to let your hands help you get your point across. It can make you a more effective communicator and show others that you're enthusiastic and approachable. Being punctual. Being on time is more than just a good habit. It's a sign of respect. Whether it's for work, a meeting, or a social gathering, showing up on time, or even a few minutes early, demonstrates that you value other people's time as much as your own. Moreover, arriving on time makes you calm and ready, which is better than rushing late and flustered. Standing for introductions. When meeting someone new, stand up. It's a simple way to show respect and that you're fully present. Whether it's a business meeting or a social gathering, standing up shows you value the other person and want to connect. It also helps with eye contact and sets the tone for a meaningful conversation. So, next time someone new arrives, stand up and welcome them with a smile. It's a small gesture that makes a big impression. Begin eating after the host does. When you're eating with others, wait for the person who invited you to start eating before you do. This is true for both business meals and dinner parties at someone's home. It's a way to show respect for the person who invited you. Just wait until they take a bite, and then you can start eating too. It's a simple way to be polite and make sure everyone is comfortable. Disagree respectfully. In both professional and personal settings, disagreements are bound to arise. When you disagree with others, it's important to handle it maturely and respectfully. This means listening carefully and staying calm, even when we strongly disagree. Interrupting, shouting, or using bad language only makes things worse and hurts our relationships. Instead, let's express our differences with dignity and kindness, creating a space where everyone's opinions are valued and respected. Here are a few ways to consider when sitting in public. Sitting with your legs far apart. This one's a bit of a no-go, especially in public. Sitting with your legs wide apart, or manspreading, can be a problem, especially in public. It takes up too much space and can give the wrong impression. It's also uncomfortable for others, who might feel like you're invading their space. While it's okay to sit comfortably, it's important to find a balance and respect those around you. It's best to avoid manspreading in public places where it might be seen as rude or inconsiderate. Leg over leg method. Crossing your legs with one knee directly on top of the other is a classic sitting posture. It's often seen as reserved but formal and generally inoffensive. This position helps maintain a compact stance without the risk of manspreading or displaying the soles of your shoes. It's a presentable posture that exudes confidence and can even benefit your posture. The figure 4. Another option for crossing your legs is the figure 4, where one ankle rests on top of the opposite knee. This position, popular among men, is often more comfortable than the traditional leg-over-leg posture. While it does expose more of the soles of your shoes, it's still considered formal in most contexts. The slight spread in this posture can subtly convey confidence. Feet flat on the ground. The most basic sitting position involves having both feet flat on the ground. This neutral and formal posture allows you to focus on the conversation without drawing attention to the way you're sitting. Just remember to be mindful of your leg spread, ensuring it's appropriate for the settings. Carrying yourself with royal confidence is not just about dressing up, but also about how you carry yourself, communicate, and interact with others. Mastering royal etiquette cultivates grace, respect, and integrity in all aspects of life. Carry yourself with confident elegance and honor in every interaction, whether personal or professional.